Welcome back to the KMT Traders channel. We're looking at Euro US dollar, and what we're going to do is get into the analysis straight away, just because we made a previous video which is called the Friday Profit Update, and that literally just goes through all of the entries and basically reviewing all of the pairs in one big video. So obviously I hope you can understand why I'm now doing that as a separate video. So we can get straight into the analysis for these type of analysis videos. So let's just have a look at what happened on the daily, so we can just get the overall picture. So obviously this is a bit confusing, but let me just quickly explain. We're in a downwards purple channel here, and that is on a weekly, so it's a high time frame. And what's happening is we've obviously broken out. We're currently in a downtrend, and what we need to look at is if we're still in this downtrend. So if we draw a technical line like this, we can see we're in some sort of converging point in this little area we've got here. So what is something important to pinpoint is this indecisive candle that we got on the 25th. So it is in between, but we've also closed below our key level at 1.11365 here. So it is important to see what happens in the next week, what will actually happen. But typically when this happens, we can expect this to be acting as a retest for us to for the buyers to come back into the market, and then this will fly upwards. However, we can't obviously assume that. So if we just drop it down on the 4-hourly time frame, what I am looking to see here is obviously the indicators here. So the RSI, like we're currently in the oversold condition and we're trying to drag our way out. So we have a little divergence approaching here. Like this. So divergence is obviously when the price action lows are different to the price action lows in the RSI. So as you can see, that's going up and this is going down. So typically when this happens, it's a signal for a reversal. That is potential. So if that happens, then it happens, but we just need to wait for a confirmation for that to actually happen. So with our indicators telling us that our EMA is in a selling condition, we need to kind of see what our best bias is. So we're technically in this demanding zone here through this top of this purple channel line that we have here. So we do have a lot of high pressure here. So if we step it down one level, we can see how much. So basically at this level here, can you see how prices instantly got to this level and bounced back up? And we got here, bounce back up, bounce, bounce, bounce. So what I will be anticipating and watching out for next week is one or two things could happen. So I want to see a retest on our key level before we head down, but this here would be acting as our like a take profit level. So we may come back here, something like that, or we could continue going lower to make our lower lows. Another possible scenario is that we break above our key level and we get the retest here, and then we obviously aim up. But if we do get the close and a break above, and the confirmation candle to signal the buyers to come in to play, I will be expecting this to obviously go quite higher up. But our levels here will be given as our take profit levels. So that would be a given when, depending on when the actual price action forms. Like we can't obviously justify the target range unless we have the price action in front of us. So I'm just drawing here the scenarios that we are considering. So that is that for Euro USD. So I will either find a rejection point either way from the upside or the downside on our key level at 1.11365, and then we'll find our way upwards. So just to quickly, before we end the video, just to quickly show you, we post all of these entries on Twitter. I should have got it up earlier, but I'm just going to quickly try find it here. So if I show you what, so we post this initially and then I add tweets towards it. There's not many on it, but basically it's all the considerable, it's the information that you need technically to make your entry. Obviously you don't have to enter when I enter, but it's just to update. Like for example, here we found the position, or we was anticipating a possible position here, and then in here we actually took it. So you can see the before and afters here, evidently here. So I'm not just obviously making it up. So if you want to, if that's something that interests you, just go ahead and follow my Twitter at KMT traders _. Link is in the description in the bio. And yeah, so thank you very much for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one.